But let's do this. Let's get back into the grind here. I'm sure it will go well this time. We've taken all the lessons that we've learned over the course of this single stream and we've diluted it into the purest form of Pog that you'll ever dang see. And let's go nuts, shall we? Everyone's doing the double hummingbird. You want hummingbird and kiwi strats? We're going hard. People are using cockroaches. I'm a sheep. I'm just gonna follow. Gosh. Darn it, super auto pets. What did I say about alliteration? I'm seeing nothing here. Dense, grotesque, ironic, pieces, bagels, fishes. Gosh darn it. Oh yeah, you can't forget gros de canard. Potatoes roasted in duck fat. Mmm. Oh, delicious. Incredible. Heck yeah. Oh, I'm a big carb guy. I could never do something like keto. Potatoes are my lifeblood. Potatoes and salt as a combination are basically what I consist off of in life. In fact, potatoes are probably just a vessel for the salt, going back to my insane levels of addiction to salt. I think that's partially why I'm not a big sweet tooth person, is just at any given moment, I would rather just have a salty, savory snack. But okay, do we want to be the dense bagels? You never want that. Sounds like somebody messed up in the kitchen, probably forgot. Is it baking powder or baking soda? Never forget which one is the better leavening agent. And here I call myself a cook. Sometimes. Not a good one. Don't be crazy. I technically do cook some things sometimes. But grotesque pieces, grotesque bagels, ironic fishes, ironic pieces, ironic bagels, grotesque fishes. Oof. Oof. Powder is soda plus cream of tartar. Oh, see, I never actually knew that before. Man, if only it was gros baguette. Definitely. They need more French in this. I've always said that. Sapdavs, get at me. Where are all the French words? Why the heck not? Be funny. Baguette is in there though, right? I believe that one is. Just need a real big one. Okay. But I might go with dense bagels. See, it's a tier list thing. You got alliteration, top tier. That's an S tier sap name convention. Then you got like silly little puns. Then you got mildly clever. Just has some kind of like literal meaning that kind of corresponds to it. So that works for me. And then it's sexual innuendo, which, don't get me wrong, can kill sometimes. And then from there on out, it's just a wild wasteland of horrible naming conventions at the end of the day. Must be the bagels, because it's funny for you to hear me say it. Are you a bagels? Are you a bagels man? Or person? I'm definitely a bagel folk myself. Bagel. Just throw everyone for a loop. We're going for it though. The dense, oh gosh, now I don't even know. How do I say it? Dense bagels? I think I say bagels, right? Bagels. I don't know, it's all a mess. Everything's falling to pieces. So we definitely lose this one though. Even without the fancy iguana seahorse play, I think that one was kind of a loss. Oh, I guess we don't want to strawberry up our cockroach for the kiwi selling phase. Imagine it's seagulls, but they live in the bay instead. Bagels. Oh, it's because I say bagels. No, okay, I don't do it that badly, right? Bagels. Bagels. Do I need that that distinction between syllables? Is that like brief hesitation? The pause between? Is that what makes Canadians freaks of nature? That we don't do that? Instead, it's just all bagel. It's one bagel. Must be. Something like that. Bagels, pasta, Java. Ancient. Ancient I've never really thought of as being one of those weird ones. Do we say ancient weird? I say ancient. No, we kind of slur the words together for sure. Yeah, especially me. I'm not always incredibly adept at enunciating my various words. I just talk really fast. And really, you just jam as many words in there as you can. And plague. 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 Is that... That's one that I don't know if I say weird. All the other ones, I say, yeah, pasta, I think. Oh gosh, I'm going through this existential crisis again. Do I say pasta or do I say pasta? I think I say pasta, right? Because that one I say like Canadian normally. Drama, pasta, lava. No, I don't say it weird. American English isn't right or best, but it is different. Oh yeah, no, I'm not unhappy with it. I think that we're the best, but some can say plague. Yeah, no, we can all agree that those people are the freaks of nature, right? Again, I fully subscribe to it's just different, not wrong, but we gotta pile up on those Eastern Canadians. What were they thinking, you know? It's wild stuff over there. It's just the Wild West when it comes to language. Plague. Plague. Plague? No, it's plague. Definitely got to go with plague. It's just easier to say. It has that mouthfeel, you know? Oh gosh, that's a lot of roly-polies. Rig, I guess? Do I just go for big pillbug strats? Somebody give this man a strawberry? Let's try it. Let's get a little weird, a little bit wacky here. We'll shoot for the stars. That way if we miss, we're lost in space. And no one will ever find our cold, dead body. Just the way God intended. See, everyone else has got this double hummingbird baloney going on. Why can't I get me one of those? You know? It's just not fair at the end of the day. Guinea pig strats. I can't. Like, it's just trash, right? Guys can't tell you secrets. Sometimes you get Toronto and Montreal confused. Never. Actually, the only people that would care about that really are the French Canadians. If you said that to someone in Quebec, oh me oh my, are you looking to get into a bar fight? Because I think you're in trouble. Bird. Yeah. Oh gosh, now I'm self-conscious. Am I saying bird? Oh, hummingbird. Do I say hummingbird weird? Everyone knows that hummingbird and weird rhyme, right? That's normal. Oh gosh. I'm gonna come out of this just a wreck, an emotional wreck when it comes to my own linguistical abilities. What do I even say anymore? You know, it's how that Mockingbird song starts. Mockingbird song, like Hush Little Baby. No, that like not Eminem, right? Or are we talking Eminem? Like you just don't remember which one is near Detroit? Oh, see, now it's where I get bad because I'm not great with American geography. I'm not embarrassed to admit it though. You guys have too many states, you know that? Can you keep it down to a nice concise 13 provinces and territories? The hardest we get is having to remember which ones are provinces and which ones are territories, but it's really easy because there's literally a line drawn through the country, and if you're north of that, you're a territory. It's like the most straightforward thing ever. School is so nice when you only have to remember 13 names. Does anyone in American schools learn all... How many states are... Is it 51? I never remember if I'm counting Hawaii or not. I feel like it's 51, right? Your wife watches a Canadian TV show about some Toronto detective from the turn of the century that's been on for 15 years. Oh, wow. I had no idea what it would be. But it's Carly Simon you're thinking for the Mockingbird song? Oh. All I can think, all that's like playing through my head right now and playback repeat is everything gonna be alright. Just, oh, just put that stiff upper lip, little baby. Oh, wow. Everything gonna be alright. Brain is not working today. 50 states and you memorize all the capitals? That's just unreasonable. Is that why you're so good or so bad at every other subject in school? Also, sorry for the springs going off on my mic. Probably undercut my horrible joke about NA education. Woohoo. Are Canadian taxes the same for territories and provinces? No, they are not. In fact, they're not the same between provinces. It's all over the place. Like here in Alberta, we don't pay PST, which is provincial sales tax rather, and we just pay the government sales tax, GST. But then in the majority of the provinces, you pay percentages on both of those that are totally different depending on where you live. So it's all over the place again. Could I even, like right now, we pay 5% GST, 0% PST. I feel like it's like 7% PST over in BC. I don't know. I'm probably just an idiot. What am I? You're all, none of you are Canadian. I can just make stuff up. Yeah, it's 7% PST over in BC, and like they also have 5% GST, of course, as we all know, as we all agree upon. I'm basically the world's leading expert when it comes to tax rates here in Canada, is the thing. A little known fact. Oh, yeah, of course, no worries. I'm happy to be able to spout my expertise and all of that. Memorizing capital cities is such a perfect example of stupid stuff they just had to teach us in school. Oh yeah, don't take lessons that are actually important for, succeeding in life in a general sense. Instead, let's just get oddly specific and really dial in on some inane stuff that you will never have to use in the future. Unless if you're a professional quizzer, probably good to know all the capitals of all the states. Ooh, okay. Say if you're going Canada from memory. British Columbia, Quebec, Labrador, and Newfoundland. Okay, Prince Edward. Oh, you're close with that one, but not quite. Nunavut, the Yukon, is Ontario a province or a city? You're not bad. Definitely not bad. Better than I could actually. How well could I do? See, it's tough to balance because you have 50 states. I can probably name 13. Plus, it helps that it's like North Carolina, South Carolina, North Dakota, South Dakota, and also Alberta. Yeah, you got it. Isn't there another one like Alberta but east? Manitoba. Or Saskatchewan. You're probably thinking of Saskatchewan, right? I just say Manitoba because Manitoba is the one that most people forget exists. Saskatchewan, everyone kind of like piles in and thinks that it's a crap hole, so you might have heard of it before. But yeah, Saskatchewan is directly east of us. But the only issues I saw there, Newfoundland and Labrador are actually condensed into one province. It's Newfoundland and Labrador. Prince Edward, Prince Edward Island. Okay, now PEI, Prince Edward Island. So you were really close to that one. Then Halifax and New Brunswick. You're forgetting. And what else are you forgetting? Northwest Territories? Yeah, Northwest Territories. Jeez. Oh my gosh, we only have 13 and my brain has just gone blank. All I could think of was Yellowknife, which is the capital of the Northwest Territories. Everyone just calls it NWT anyway. And did we cover them all? I think that was all of them now, right? It's not very good of a province with two names. Just did. Suck on that. That's how we get you. See, we're insidious here in Canada. We'll make you look like a fool. A fool, I tell you. And there's nothing you could have done about it. We got you good. Hell yeah, brother. Hit wrecked. I guess. For a second, I thought that was my laugh, and I was like, that was a weird tone for me to hit at the end. No, that's the video game making baby noises at me. Losing my mind a little bit, apparently. You like when countries just get go whatever, man, just call them Northwest Territories. I mean, it is northwest of somewhere. Everywhere is northwest of somewhere, right? And it is a territory too. So yeah, no, makes sense. It's perfect. The Australia, we call that. Just because it's both a continent and a country. Is that allowed? Or oh, Australia has their northern territories. See, that's funny. I'm not very good with Australian geography. Do they have states or provinces? Let's not look at chat for a second. They have provinces, don't they? Oh, it's so tough. I don't know. I'm like decent with Canada and the states, and then everywhere else in the world. No idea. I'll just call them regions so that nobody can get mad at me. Because I have no freaking clue. Let's stack these bad boys up. It's time for us to get a little taste of the double hummingbird that I've heard so much about. Also, are storks bad? I can't help but notice nobody except for me is running the storks. Have I lost touch? Or is it the kids who are wrong? It's the kids who are wrong, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, now I'm just thinking my Australian geography. Could I point out Sydney on a map? Here's Australia. Or Australia. Sorry. Where would I put Sydney? I want to say here. But I don't know if that's right at all. Is that like Brisbane? Oh gosh. I'm going to lose my mind over this. Is it southeast or south? Oh, southwest. Yeah, south. I thought it was southwest. Am I crazy? I mean, that might just be a given yes. So let's not get too out of control. Australia is a federation served multiple colonies with amazing names like Western Australia, South Australia, and Northern Territories. Of course, of course. Australia went with New South Wales, Queensland, Victoria, whatever, man, it's 200 degrees out. We'll just call them Northern Territories, South Australia, and Western Australia. See, and even the other ones aren't that creative. New South Wales? Are you kidding me? Also, my imaginary map is clearly wrong. I'm thinking of Austria. Oh yes, the other Aussies out there. Oh, of course, of course. My bad, my bad. And that's a thing, right? We all call them Aussies. People from Austria, that is. Oh man. You're telling me this is all my permanent record on the internet? People will always be able to look up this clip of me saying inane stuff? They'll know it was a joke, though, right? Surely no one would ever clip anyone out of context on the internet. That would just be crazy. No, surely not. Oh, I kind of want to get a pelican out here, but frick it. Praying mantis. I love that emote, by the way. Oh, praying mantis hands. There's nothing like it. I mean, sure, you can go T-Rex arms, or I guess that's almost more Velociraptor when you hang out here. But praying mantises take it to the next level. Almost like if you had half Velociraptor, half mantis, then you get some like thriller action going on. I can get down with that. Somebody make this chimera for me. I want an animal that perfectly embodies the thriller dance. And it's got to be this. I don't know how well they'll function. You know, symmetry is kind of important in general in the natural world, but they'll figure it out. I'm sure they'll get there. But let's maybe freeze a pelican. I think I'm down with that. We'll try and combine hummingbirds once we get a level up. Yay? Yay. Guys, you now have 100,000 points. What happens if you redeem hydrate literally 1,000 times? I dry... What is it called? Dryland drowning? Isn't that what it is? When you drink too much water that it kills you? Unfortunately, that goes against TOS, though, so what am I gonna do? Well, I can't do it. This is why I need some economic reckoning for my channel points. I haven't been paying enough attention. Sure, people have racked up far more than I'm willing to put up. And you don't even think there's an actual South Wales per se, only like 8,000 square miles. No, but it's a Wales that is both new and south. I think that tracks, right? New South Wales, of course. And hot take, Wales is just Eastern Ireland. Oh geez, get down, Mr. President. Can't make making takes like that on the internet. Gonna get someone killed, and it might be the Irish. Actually, I don't know who would be more mad about that, Wales or Ireland, because Ireland at least kind of is happy with their island, and they just kind of wanted independence. Wales is its whole extra thing. You won't even understand what they're saying to you. They'll just be yelling at you, using all sorts of words that you didn't think existed in the Germanic language. And actually, New South Wales is on the east of the island, and it's in the middle, of course, logically. It's south relative to Wales, but it's obviously going to be the eastern middle of the island. Otherwise, never mind. I have no idea. My brain just heated up. Like, does not compute. It's like telling a logical fallacy to a computer. Just fried my brain right up. Also, right. Oh, I'm giving health to these two. Do I like that? I don't know if I want this cockroach for the rest of eternity, you know? We had a good thing going while it lasted, but eternity is a long time. Wait, and wait a second. This is just better than a double hummingbird. Oh. The Welsh and Irish both hate England. They were just closer. You get along. You're Irish American and your best friend is Welsh Canadian. Oh, nice. So yeah, you're in solidarity against those imperial scumbags. Sorry to all you British folk out there that may or may not be watching. We, of course, are your spawn here in Canada. That means we're allowed to talk trash about you, right? That's how it goes. Since we're, in some technical sense, part of the British Empire, I'm allowed to say whatever I want. Can't get canceled for it. Because your controversial opinion, Imperial England sucks. Friendly solidarity, hell yeah. Serves imperialists right. Down with the system. Get in. That's about all I'm gonna throw it there for English slang. Just makes a bit of sense. No, I was gonna end that sentence with "in it," but that doesn't work in that context. Also, I never changed anything. I'm still just making this cockroach the beefiest dang mans you ever did see. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life anymore. I'm too busy thinking about New South Wales and the fact that it's more so eastern middle Wales. Oh, you got to get Scotland in on that. They got dealt dirty. William Wallace tried their best. Freedom and all that. If we all unite against the Imperial, against the Senate, maybe, just maybe, there's hope for this world yet. So we just keep tying, never winning, never losing, just locked in eternal conflict. Man versus man. Or man versus non-binary, or man versus woman, or what have you. Regardless, I'm here forever. Dormammu have come to bargain. Only I have nothing to bargain with, because I'm not Doctor Strange. Dang it. I've been working on it. Trying to get that whole all-knowing sight, look into the 12 trillion futures and pull out the one in which I actually win a round of Super Auto Pets. Honestly, just don't know if it exists. And yeah, someone went to the hottest place on Earth filled with spiders and snakes trying to kill you and thought, yeah, this seems like Wales, but only the south bit. Exactly. Oh, reminds me of home, only slightly different. Let's throw a south in there just to shake things up a little bit, you know, keep it interesting. Why don't we? It just makes sense. In fact, though, you can see like all over the place. I feel like Imperial Britain was just lazy in general, hey? Because even like New York, New Jersey. New Jersey still sometimes messes me up because people talk about living in Jersey. And I'm like, oh yeah, you live in Jersey, eh? And then they're like, oh no, 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 I live in. Oh jeez, that was okay. Hold up, that was a terrible attempt at a British accent. Can I even do a British accent? My brain is just going blank. How do you do a British accent? I mean, I can say the words. I can say get in it and get in and brain is just flatlined. You know, like when people are editing their videos and they put a little like loading symbol on their forehead and make modem sounds. I feel like that's my brain, like the majority of time that I'm on streams. Isn't Jersey a French isle? Is it really? I just know that it's kind of nearby. I think it is it not an English colony? Who owns Jersey? It's a British Crown dependent. Interesting. Is Jersey part of the UK? It's part of the Duchy of Normandy, which became English property when William the Conqueror, who's Duke of Normandy, invaded England in 1066. Normandy was lost by King John in 1204, and the Duchy of Normandy returned to France. Wait, now you've just confused me more, Google. I was. It's a self-governing parliamentary democracy under a constitutional monarchy. Okay, so they're like Canada, where they like pay homage, they pretend to be British. Interesting. Doesn't France own an island literally off the coast of Canada? I think they do. I think I do remember reading something about that. It's a really weird kind of niche case, and it's a tiny, tiny island that doesn't even really matter in the grand scheme of things. Sorry, people who may or may not live there don't even know if it's inhabited. Canada, French island. Google, what can you tell me? It's Saint Pierre. Yeah, Saint Pierre. Miquelon. Last piece of French territory in North America. They are quite distinct from Newfoundland and Labrador, making them a must-visit. Indeed, the tourism industry of Saint Pierre and Miquelon and the Burin Peninsula in eastern Newfoundland are closely intertwined. The more you know. Anyone want to take a trip down to Saint Pierre and Miquelon? I hear it's a must-see, must-visit at the end of the day. Who knew? Not I. And yet, here we are. What even happened that last round? Did we lose? I feel like we lost, right? Again, my brain is just filled with French principalities and Jersey versus New Jersey, York versus New York. It's not even the only New York. I'm pretty sure there are New Yorks on other French colonial areas. Yeah, calling it Labrador and Newfoundland and St. Pierre would be a bridge too far. Oh no, and you forgot Miquelon. It would actually be Newfoundland and Labrador and St. Pierre and Miquelon. You know, just a standard naming convention for provinces. I don't see the problem with it. Sounds lovely. It rolls off the tongue, you know? Just sweet. But okay, what were we doing here? What was going on in the game? I swear, we are playing a video game. We're doing something. You mean you can't stress enough that naming the territories of Australia was a low priority? When it was 100 degrees, these indigenous people were mad at you, even though the British dumped you there for stealing some bread, and that giant jumping muscle rat keeps trying to beat you up because he thinks you're looking at his woman. Yeah, plus, yeah, everything is poisonous, trying to kill you. Definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. And yeah, at least we can all agree that, like, the British are the bad guys in that situation, right? Like, huge amount of sympathy for the indigenous population who's, you know, just doing their own thing, living in the land that they'd lived in most of their life. Similar things go for the indigenous population in Canada, where it's just like, come on, England. I'm looking at you, England. Meet my eyes. Look me in the eyes. You suck. You know that? Terrible. Terrible use of your Imperial powers. Gosh darn it. Everything is poisonous except the animals. They're venomous. Oh, you got me. Oof, you got me. Oh, I'm so bad. Are they toxic? Are they venomous? Or are they poisonous? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. But you're right. They're venomous for sure. Unless you ingest them, right? Even that stupid duck-faced beaver. Yeah, again, they got those hidden claws. They're wild, those things. So you probably can't pivot, but you've had fun with the starfish, shrimp, cell things. I love the starfish. I don't know. Yeah, how well does it work in this pack? There are a few cell things. You got like your ducklings. I'm sure you got zebra, or sorry, zebra, of course. We are Canadians after all. What else has a cell effect in this pack? Because I feel like you could make a mean custom pack. Yeah, with shrimp and starfish. I mean, ooh, baby. In fact, I think that was in a weekly pack. I think that exact combo, I feel like that's the one that I actually won with the starfish. Is I had a starfish shrimp combo going on. All the best seafood, even though I think, do people eat starfish? Mouse, oh yeah, mouse. Crow as well, right? Crow gives the chocolate. Right. Not in our current build, but in general, I'm holding out for a hero. I think one of these days, that son of a gun is going to make it big in this world. Oh. Finally! Yes! I've been wanting an orangutan this whole time. Can I fit you on my team? We can make it happen, right? I don't care about this cockroach. Plus 4 health to the least healthy pet. So you're going to get it first. Then you're going to get it. Then you give it to yourself. And then it's just a who's who. Wait, no, that's not right. Then it's you again. Then it's you again. Then it's a who's. No, and then it's you. And then we get there. And maybe it's only friendly pets, so you don't do it to yourself. In which case, maybe. Is orangutan even as good as I want it to be? Mostly, I just think that they're so cute. I love orangutans so much. Hold over from living in Southeast Asia, maybe. Regardless, let's make it happen. See if I give a dang, you know? I'm always saying that. You can go back there. Yeah. Oh, and I can start taking health from people now without as much guilt because this buddy's gonna pump it up. Seems good with yak and leech. Ooh, and eels as well, hey? You could just keep like ramping up an eel. Heck yeah. Definitely with yaks, though. Of course, this is the one round that we don't get a single yak the entire time. Oh boy. Whoopsie. Well. Is there anything else? No, let's just roll. Hey! Love to see it. Hate to watch it go. Nah, whatever. We should try it out. I should have you back switched around too. I'm stupid. Nice to have the slightly better attack damage in that second to last slot, just in case it's able to kill something before things go horribly wrong, but hey. Here we are. Ooh, and we definitely would have gone slaughtered anyway at the end of the day. I also love that you now see the pets that you lost against up here. That's a super cute little touch that I don't think we've mentioned so far today. Oh, and I gotta pay attention to who my pillbug is buffing. Oh, me oh my. So we're about to give you some health. If I could level up my orangutan this turn. Whatever, give me level 3. Oh, I love the Spinosaurus, but not at all in this kind of build. In a faint build, Spinosaurus just goes mad. That was the first weekly pack. They had a bunch of spawn units, and then they also had both turkeys and Spinosaurus in one pack. And it was just, and fly as well, I think. I think I had a fly turkey Spinosaurus build that just slapped hard. Incredible stuff. Probably annoying as hell to go up against, but boy, was it fun. For me, of course. Again, just in case that wasn't abundantly clear. Might take you. I don't know. We're probably going to just lose and die here anyway, right? I mean, I'm not a betting man, but one victory? What are we? Round 10 or some shenanigans? Not great. Sure hope I muted. I think I did. Otherwise, I apologize. Oh my gosh, we just won? Heck yeah, never a doubt in my mind get stomped on and wrecked. Oh man, I'm good. This is why they call me the God Gamer. You know? Sometimes just facts. Just facts. What else? What do I want to do here? Ooh, extra health. I would want this to hit Stork. Want to hit Stork and Pelican, maybe buff up our Hummingbird with orangutan buffs. I guess it hits 3, so that's gonna be all over the place. Okay, we got our wish, kinda. It is what it is. That much I can say for certain. It definitely is what it is, whether you like it or not. So next level, I remembered for once, Pillbug is gonna do their thing, as it were. Do I care anymore? No, not really. You know what? You do you. You do you. Don't let nobody tell you differently. Cheese is not that great. In fact, so cheese is kind of just a worse bell pepper for our Stork, right? Because right now this buddy's just trying to maybe, just maybe, kill something in the front line. I have to deal 20 damage, and then if it survives, I guess that's better than the bell pepper play. But bell pepper makes sure it survives against that 2020 and then gets revenge. Oh wait, with cheese it would still kill that 2020. Is cheese better than bell pepper here? That can't be right. Right? Am I losing my mind? Man loses mind caught in 4K? Except not in 4K, because I definitely do not stream in that good of a quality. Doesn't have quite the same ring to it when you say caught in 1080p. It's totally situational, right? But in this situation, 10 damage. Cheese is tastier. Oh, that's... Do I think cheese is tastier than a good bell pepper? It's hard to balance. I mean, obviously cheese is incredible. Let's not be wild. Or let's not get crazy here. Cheese is fantastic, delicious. Oh, especially like melted, smelted. But a good like crisp bell pepper, if I'm looking for something both hydrating and like refreshing, because I wouldn't call cheese refreshing necessarily. But a good bell pepper and like a roasted bell pepper with some good pickled spices. I think it's a tougher battle than I may have initially anticipated. Where do I sit on the grand cheese bell pepper dichotomy? You can tell a lot about a person where they sit on the cheese to bell pepper spectrum. I'm pretty sure it was Freud who once said cheese to bell pepper is the most important thing you can learn about a person, which we shouldn't read into at all because Freud was kind of an idiot when it came to psychological analysis, just happened to be the first of their time. And that gets them a lot of street cred, even though they're kind of just spouting inane baloney. But there's no fiber in cheese, so well, you know what happens. Plus the fact that the majority of the population is mildly lactose intolerant, I think we all know what happens there. And it's not all sunshine and rainbows, I'll tell you that. Oh, there's the iguana. Shouldn't have eaten that taco. It was Boris Johnson that once said, I can't work from home because I got distracted by cheese. Well, of course, he's a British white man. There's no way to a British white person's heart, quite like a fancy cheese. And no, I'm not just stealing that joke from the Boondocks. I am. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're winning. We can all agree on tacos. Oh, I like that you left that open-ended. I think we can all agree on tacos. We're on the same page, right, everybody? We all agree on the taco question, right? I mean, let's put it this way. It has both cheese and bell pepper. Eh? Eh? If that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. And oh man, do we get Branston Pickle in Canada? Branston Pickle? It's not ringing any bell. Branston Pickle. Tell me what this do. What do this be? What the heck? It's a spread? It's the UK's best loved sweet pickle and a firm family favorite. Wait, is UK's best loved sweet pickle and a firm family favorite. Discover our range of pickles, chutneys, relish, tomato ketchup, and brown sauce. I don't know if I get Branston Pickles here in Canada. Branston Pickle, Canada. Oh? Yeah, it's at Walmart. What was I thinking? Of course it's at Walmart. You agree with tacos in principle, but do not feed you fish tacos? That's weird. Fair enough. Definitely a unappreciated taste. It's mostly appreciated by terrible people. It's so good. I'll have to try that at Branston Pickle. I mean, I'm a sucker for some sweet pickle action. You know, I can get down with that. I can get behind that. Do canes not have sweet pickle relish? That's just, you're talking about relish, right? Like what NA calls just relish? Like what you put on a hot dog? That type of relish? Or am I blanking? Is sweet pickle relish something, some dang newfangled invention that I never experienced up here in Canada? British favorite is the Ploughman's Lunch, which is Branston Pickle and a nice mature cheddar. I mean, from what I read, Branston Pickle, it's a firm family favorite, as we all know and love, of course. You know they don't have mac and cheese. It's called Kraft Dinner or KD. Oh, Kraft Dinner is its own beast. It's like how we don't say that McDonald's has hamburgers. They have, like, McDonald's hamburgers. That's what Kraft Dinner is to mac and cheese. Because you have, like, a rustic mac and cheese with some bacon sprinkled over, maybe a light layer of Parmesan. Beautiful. And then Kraft Dinner is just, like, it is what it is. It tastes exactly like Kraft Dinner. I can tell you that. That's about as far as I'm willing to go on the KD. But oh yeah, we're monsters. We make KD and then we also fill that crap up with ketchup. Because everyone knows that you should always have to put ketchup in your mac and cheese in order to give it the flavor it needs. It's not like it's already a potent mix of flavors to which one could always fall in love. That's not a sentence, brain. Anyway, regardless, yeah, KD, it's something. I've eaten so much of it though because it does take about 10 minutes to make and requires one pot on the stove. Milk is even like kind of optional. If you just kind of throw everything in there, it'll be technically edible. So it's like a college student's dream. It was all like Kraft Dinner and Ichiban. That was what I lived off of for a couple years. No, I'm also a mad person. Actually, going back to my addiction to sodium, there was a long period in time where I made Ichiban, which is like an instant noodles company. I don't know if it's the same brand elsewhere. That might just be a Canadian thing or something like that. But I used to make instant noodles, and they come with those little sauce packs. So I like the chicken flavor. That was always my go-to. Those sauce packs, those flavor bunches, are absolutely filled to the brim with salt. Like that's one of the saltiest things you can probably eat. My dumbass self used to put salt in with that sauce pack because it wasn't salty enough for me. Does that maybe give you some comprehension as to how much of a crazy person I am? Maybe. I feel like there's more salt in my blood than anything. Like white blood cells, who needs those? Just fill that stuff up with a bit of sodium. I don't see the problem. One of the things that surprised you about Canada's love for tomato ketchup, it's out of control. I mean, we have an entire chip flavor based on it, which is delicious. Don't get me wrong. Ketchup chips, actually pretty nice. And yeah, Ichiban and Maruchan are in the US too? Okay, yeah. That's a lot of salt. My heart must be hard enough to stop bullets. I'm actually just petrifying from the inside out at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I'm gonna live forever because I'm pre-mummified. That's kind of cool. Don't have to do a lot of extra work in the at the end of my life, you know? It's all already done for you. And thanks, Safid. Immediately after the salt story, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Please, somebody get this man some water. Oh, you'll try your best. Yet here I am, just slowly but surely killing myself from the inside out. Yeah, now I'm just hungry for a salty snack. I'm gonna have to have some Tostitos or something after this. Oh, but okay. What was going on in our run again? Just to keep hammering on that little tidbit. We just got the Komodo popping up. I do actually I love the idea of the Komodo. It's the poodle but chaotic. Love it, love it, love it. Anything that goes wide is fine by me. I've always said this, and I will always stand by this. Ostrich. End turn, gain +1/+1 for each tier 5 pet or higher in the shop. Okay, so if you freeze your shop, you can get that bad boy. That bad boy pumping. Stegosaurus. End turn, give friend a head +1/+1 until end of battle. Multiply buff with turn number. So that's going to be +11/+11. Can we pivot to a bunch of 6 drops? Can we? I'm so like dead set in my ways, you know? Like what's a man supposed to do? Could sell my hummingbird. So hummingbird is currently given +4/+2. Yeah, that's beta crap. Well, it feels so wrong just to say it. You know, as a very much an alpha male, I'm a very misogynistic asshole. And gotta get these hummingbird cucks out of here. Oh, geez. It just makes me feel dirty saying it. What else do I want to do with my life? I don't really want to sell the stork. Maybe I should, though. Can I pivot to a bunch of 8 drops? Am I losing my mind? So I can't really Komodo with a Stegosaurus, right? Only if Stego acts first, which it won't because it has less attack. Ostrich, I guess, could replace the Pelican and try and buff you out of your freaking gourd. That'd be freezing you, hoping that on a reroll we got the absolute nuts. We'd have 2 rerolls to do it, though. You know, pelicans are overrated. Let's go for the real big bird on campus. And I'm not talking Sesame Street. So it's tier 5 or higher, so I freeze a zebra. It's a zebra. Stupid joke, stupid joke. And yet, I stand by it. Hurt and faint give friends +2 attack. I'm gonna have to say no to that one. But popcorns, speaking of a nice salty snack, I'd want it on my Stego. Oh, freeze you though. That's good. Or no, we won't even bother freezing you. We'll just reap the benefits. These two, I won't want you in the future. But I think I do want popcorn. Popcorn interests me greatly. Random 6 drop seems like it could work out. Exactly. The question is, do I give it to a Stegosaurus? Or do we get this ostrich popping out of its gourd? Let's go Stego. You are going to become a 5/11. Too bad it's not 7/11. We could maybe pick up a nice salty snack. I will also, for in my own defense, I will immediately admit that I no longer salt my Ichiban, by the way. That's a mad Bad choice I made as a child. I was a child. I didn't know better. What was I supposed to do? Okay, I just tried my best. Oh gosh. Oh, I needed you to kill the pug. Oh no. Where did it all go so wrong? Don't think we ever sell Stego. I don't think so. No, it's gonna keep Stego around for the rest of all time. But unfortunately, that weakness actually kind of did us in potentially, right? Without the weakness, oh, I don't know. Why am I even trying? I don't remember what numbers were involved. I'm generally decent at math, but that's rough. 2 8 1 ants were pretty big. Yeah, no, exactly. The weakness in ant combo was kind of rough, and oof, oof. I mean, at the end of the day, I thought I was out of at this point, right? I thought I had one win, and that was gonna be my legacy to pass on to my children. So 3 wins, I'll take that. I'll take that. We do our best here. Okay. I'm gonna run out for a quick drink, but this time, before we do, let's see. Let's start a prediction for like the first time in my my life here. Will we get at least 3 wins? Now, I know everyone's gonna believe because we never didn't have it. I'm a god gamer and all of that, but you know, we can try it out. Yes. And no, but French no. And we'll put that submission period up to a full minute. Viewers who guess outcome correctly can win channel points. All predictions. Wait, can you only win with the natural predictions that Twitch has set up? I want people to waste their money. I want them to throw money at my feet. Now, whatever. We're starting that prediction. Streamer or mod will need to confirm the outcome within 24 hours. Yeah. Heck yeah, got it. Okay, I'm gonna run out and grab a drink. Let me know whether you believe in us or not. I will hold it against you in the court of law. But I'm gonna run out and grab a refill for my glass. I'll be right back. See you in a sec.